They make it fun. It's so fun. Sometimes I have stayed back in workshops and watched it, and I'm like, can I take a look at the microscope and see what's happening there? Because it's so engaging. And Vaishali, the founder, she's a scientist, and
I'm Agnes Stowicki, Managing Editor with Our Kids. We're speaking with insiders from Canada's leading camps and kids programs. This is the Our Kids Insider Perspective.
so my husband and I, we have been looking for things to supplement our kids' public education. And so we found things like math and things like that. But I studied in India, and I had learned a lot of biology. And when I look at their curriculum, they're not really advancing in some of these areas, or they don't have enough opportunities. And so when I heard about a biology camp, it's focused on really areas that are not covered in school, and I don't see a lot of workshops that address this subject. So I just really wanted to expand their what they're exposed to, right? And I think the BioTroopers really hit it out of the park in achieving that objective. What's unique about BioTroopers is they make it fun. It's so fun. Sometimes I have stayed back in workshops and watched it, and I'm like, can I take a look at the microscope and see what's happening there? Because it's so engaging. And Vaishali, the founder, she's a scientist, and she has the knowledge, right? Like, and so two things makes it really unique. One is how fun they make it with things like microscopes and experiments and yeast experiments, cooking experiments. So that's number one. And second is the founder, the credibility and the quality that she brings with her knowledge really takes it up a notch for me. Yes, yes. I think they were just not exposed to this. They were not exposed to a microscope, and maybe because in schools they don't yet have it. My kids are 8 and 11, and we don't have a microscope at home and things like that. So I think they were just blown, like their minds were blown about the fact that a leaf can have these many cells and these many bacteria and microbes and things like that. So I just found them a lot, they came back a lot more curious about the world and about what they see in nature and things like that. So, and it just opens their mind into what does it mean to become a scientist, right? And my daughter is 11, she's thinking about future career options, and I feel like scientist is now maybe an option that she'll explore. It's really just exposed them to it, right? It's not hard. Vashali has these workshops, and she even came to Etobicoke because she partnered with Code Ninjas. And so it was really close to us. And I passed it on to parents as well. And some parents jumped on the opportunity. Some parents felt like it may be too serious. And first, the thing is, go explore it once, try it. That would be my best. And once you do, I think you'll be convinced that this is so fun and engaging. The overall value that they get is that, they get exposed to things that they don't normally do at school. And in fact, it makes their school education a lot more effective because they learn the theory. And here in BioTroopers, you get the practical experience, right? Of understanding certain chemical reactions. And then when you go to school and you learn something, periodic table, oh, okay, I get it, right? It's almost like you're living the experience. They loved it. They absolutely loved it. And then I remember when I first introduced to them, they weren't excited. But once they went in, they want to go again. Like we've signed up for the summer camp this for the upcoming summer as well. So I feel like only when you try it will you love it, right? So the kids do love it, and they even now speak about some experiments that they did there. They like a simple thing like Vaishali said, vitamin C is very helpful for your teeth, and olden days people didn't have oranges and they got scurvy, and they say that to me every single time, Mama, give me oranges because I need vitamin C for my teeth, or things like that. It's very memorable the way it's done. What I want to add is I really think this is it's a gap. Biology workshops and what Vaishali does is a gap overall, and very few students have been exposed to it. Have been exposed to it. So I really want to see what we can do, just as a parent, to expose more parents and kids to it. And I think our kids, and that's why I'm doing this interview, right? Because I want to spread the word and I want to spread the goodness from the BioTrooper camps.
For more information about this program, you can visit their profile at OurKids.net.